'Tis the season to shine with H&M. Discover the holiday collection and find fashionable pieces for your wardrobe or for under the tree. Get inspired and dazzle with this year's glam. From tuxedo styles, bow detailed pieces, impressive prints, and more. From unforgettable looks to unforgettable gifts. With fashion finds to home decor, find it all at H&M. Treat your loved ones and yourself this season. Shop in-store or at hm.com.
Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones. Your friends and family can spend it on their favorite Apple services, including Apple subscriptions. Apple Gift Card can be used to buy all things Apple. Products, accessories, apps, games, movies, TV shows, iCloud Plus, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
Saturday, Christmas comes early.
Unbelievable! Welcome to this incredible scene.
Bills.
To the end zone!
Chargers.
It's a touchdown!
An exclusive NFL game.
That's fantastic!
Live in primetime.
Wow!
Only on Peacock.
With a Christmas gift to their fans. They're having some fun now.
Bills versus Chargers. Saturday, 7:30 Eastern. Exclusively on Peacock.
We are at our Tuesday training talk, or whatever we end up calling it. But
still to be nameless.
Yeah, we're still trying to come up with a good name for our show. So after this, you can tell us if you have any great ideas.
I'll think about it.
But with us, we have Robert or Robbie. You prefer Robbie?
Yeah, Robbie.
Just learn that, Robbie. Okay, I like that. Robbie.
Yeah.
And then give us a good pronunciation on your last name.
Voloder.
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 Okay.
Voloder.
Yeah. Voloder.
Well, I'm never going to be actually accurate, so I'll probably say Robbie a lot, so I apologize.
Robbie works, yeah.
It's better than the Voloder that us Midwesterners have been saying.
I mean, you can say that too, but in the end, I mean, if I understand that you guys are like meaning me, so.
Okay, good. Well, we'll get it right.
But, you obviously have really good English.
It's not the best, but yeah, I'm trying.
It's better than some of the people who will be listening to this, so you're good.
Okay.
Did you study English in school, or?
Yeah, I had. We started having English lessons in, I think, 3rd grade, and had it like twice a week. So that's where, like, the basics came from, and then I started like changing my phone settings in English and watched some movies or like series in English.
What's something you watched on, like, you found stuff on Netflix?
Yeah, I mean, mostly Netflix. I tried to watch the Transformers movies in English.
Nice.
Yesterday I watched Interception in English. So it was, I mean, in German it's difficult to understand the movie, but
oh man, yeah,
even in English,
I can't imagine.
but the film was good. Yeah.
Probably helps you get all the action words, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right.
Attack.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So we, along those lines, you know, we don't know much about you. Patrick here was not much use to give us much info about you, but we know maybe you speak quite a few languages. We're already at German and English, but I hear maybe Croatian is in there?
Yeah, so my parents are from Croatia, or ex-Yugoslavia, however you want to call it.
Right.
And I even played for the Bosnian national team. For
the U17s?
Yeah, U7 and U18s.
I did my research that, so.
Yeah, it's called Wikipedia.
And then I switched to Germany. But yeah, it's basically German. Then I would say I know better English than Croatian. Yeah, and then Croatian as well.
Okay,
cool. So any other languages in there?
No, not really. Just those 3.
Was that not enough for you, Thad?
I'm just plumbing the depths. I'm just seeing how far that goes.
I tried Spanish in school, but after 2 years I gave up.
Yeah.
Too lazy.
So why the switch to Germany from Bosnia?
Initially the plan was to just get some international games in, and I knew that I had the opportunity to play for the Bosnian team, and let's say I wasn't quite good enough for the German one, so that's why I chose to start my international career in Bosnia. And then when I had the opportunity to switch, I made the decision to play for Germany.
Opportunity as in they reached out to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Have you had any conversations with them lately?
We had the last meetup was, I think, a month ago. I wasn't there because of not only for let's say specific reasons, because I wanted to train here and don't lose momentum, because we also had a game on national break, and the travel was too long because we don't have important games in the U20s. So yeah,
and it paid off staying here. You got on the field.
That's right. Finally.
Yeah, that's a long trip now to go back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just 10 days, you travel, let's say in the future, to Europe and then come back to the past, always the 7 hours difference. It's not that easy, I think, especially when you need to perform on the highest level. But yeah, I mean, it paid off that I stayed here.
What's been some of the biggest challenges or adaptations? What have you had to adjust to being here?
I just want to throw in, you spent a year in Slovenia as well, correct?
Correct.
So yeah, I'm
6 months.
It's not your for 6 months. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you've been around. So I am interested to see what was kind of a culture shock over here.
Yeah, I mean the change from Germany to Slovenia was, the first one was not quite so big, because the Slovenian language is similar to the Croatian one, and some of them also knew how to speak German. But when I came here, I think no one knows any. I mean, some German words, but it's pure English here, and it's a different culture. The people here are much nicer than in Europe, in my opinion.
Well, that's just the Midwest, though. No, not on the coast. It's not in New York.
Not New York.
Okay. More honest, more open, more welcoming. So I really like that. And I mean, I keep getting positive energy from all the people around. So
what's something very American, culture thing that you've dove into since you've been here?
I think the most obvious thing, people in Europe always say that you can eat very, very healthy and you can eat very, let's say, not so healthy here.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, I've tried some food, and it's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the barbecue. I assume you've been.
Yeah, I have been once. It was good, but
okay.
You can't eat that every day.
That's true.
No, you cannot eat that.
Well, I could. We probably could. I'm not a professional player.
We want to. Speaking of food, they have breakfast and lunch here. How's that been? Is that good?
Did you come from any other teams that had this kind of facilities? I was sitting here. We're sitting right. We can see the kitchen here. I was just asking Thad this question of are we going to come here and there's going to be food ready for me one time? Can I get some of this? I imagine the facilities here with this team are have to be impressive.
They are impressive. They're mind blowing, to be honest. I don't think there's any facility in Europe that's close to being this good or this complex. You have, for the recovery, you have I think you have everything. I didn't even know 2 or 3 things that are even that even exist.
Yeah.
So, and if I compare it to my German station in Cologne, it's That's crazy. But we have, like, for breakfast and lunch, it's some clubs have like breakfast and lunch, but here is like you can get everything what you want here, and it's healthy. You can be vegan, you can be a vegetarian, you can eat everything what you want. Just like ask or tell them, and you will probably get it.
Well, it sounds like you have good discipline as a 20-year-old, that you haven't just started eating terribly as an American would here.
I tried the first 2-3 weeks in Arizona. I actually tried a lot, but then when we got into a rhythm, I like you said, got into my discipline again, and started eating my food, what I know it's gonna suits me the best.
What is the perfect meal for you to eat to stay in good condition?
So it's honestly, I think it's not always like people think. If you eat like various kind of like different kind of food every day is important, but I think that's just like a luxury problem. So I'm fine if I get my oatmeal or my eggs in the morning, then some chicken or some salmon and pasta for lunch, and for dinner chicken and rice. So I could eat that every day. I mean, obviously I sometimes change things up, but that's
well, I'm taking notes over here because you're a physical specimen. You're solid over here.
Yeah, I got bigger. That's that's true. That's true.
Have you put on muscle since you've been here?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Is that needed to play in this league, you think?
It is. The league is more. I think the league is more intense here. You don't have as much time to rest between like actions, so it's always you always have to be focused. So I think that's like a lot of people are putting work in their bodies here, so you need to be prepared, and especially as a defender. So that's why I kept working on it, or keep working on it, to like withstand.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And you obviously the discipline has proven true, because subbing into this game last weekend in 5 minutes notice, you couldn't have been ready for it, but that's what you've been talking about, the discipline and getting ready and preparing yourself. So yeah, just tell me what that was like, how quick all of this happened, how prepared you were to come in to that game.
Yeah, so honestly, I think no one expected me to come in after the 5th minute. So I was planning to get maybe a couple more than the week before in LA, but then unprepared, or let's say not warmed up to go into the game, like get into the jersey and be ready or be focused.
Well, what's going through your head? Is it excitement? Is it like, oh crap, I'm not prepared? How am I going to do that? You obviously came on and it worked out well, but I'm wondering what was going on through a 20-year-old's head in a new league in a new country.
I'm a calm guy, so like, you always have to be a bit excited or feel some pressure, but I wasn't like scared of anything. Honestly, it was just like I got the call. Get into your jersey, hop on, get yourself ready. And I was business. Yeah, I was thinking like, okay, I have my 2 people sitting in a stadium. I want to like show them what I've got. I want to show all the KC fans what I'm capable of, and just like do your thing. Don't think about much. Just like prove them what you can do. And
you got a shutout.
Yeah. I think when you first came here, you said the largest crowd you'd played in front of was like 7,000 or so?
Yeah, I think it was 7,000 because it was in Slovenia. We could fit, I think, 12,000, but because of COVID, there wasn't Well,
now you've like tripled that at least, right?
Yeah, it's triple that. But to be honest, I don't think LA was any bigger. It was similar, I think. Yeah. But like I said, I'm a calm guy. I don't really. I mean, I recognize the things, but it's not like getting me under pressure or anything.
Is after the game, maybe is that when it settles in? Like, okay, I just played in front of these fans, not like in that moment, but after when, when you're standing there, and,
Yeah, there were some moments in the game that like heard the fans or like the crowd going crazy, and like I always like smile in my head when I like hear the excitement. So this also motivates me. But yeah, also after the game, unfortunately, this game some people left because of the delay. I would do that too, to be honest. But it was good. I had fun.
I was still there.
Good.
And what did Peter have to say about this first long appearance of yours like this? Was the report good? Was he pleased? I know he can be strict. Like he can be proud of you, but then have a list of things that you did.
We didn't talk like too much about it because I think it's not always like it's different. Like some players want to have the feedback immediately. Like sometimes you want to wait a bit. So throughout the week we will probably talk a bit more about it. But I think I mean, when I know that I think that I played pretty good or decent this game, and like I talked to some other friends or even team members, they were also like happy with my performance. So I don't think Peter will punish me. But yeah.
Yeah, and you got the biggest reward of all, which was getting an interview with the Shades of Blue soccer show. So.
Yeah. But I did ask Peter how the two young center backs that that didn't have a lot of time with the team yet did, and he goes, "Well, they got a shutout." So, I mean, that was just that was like proud. So
that's all you need, right? Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us. I hope we have you back on here, and we're very impressed with your English. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
So you will come back on the show with us?
I will.
We need to get it in right. Adam wants the commitment. Okay, right on, man. Thank you very much.